And the final word is always going to be Sable. All right. Sable wants some. You hear this? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm using the Total Pet Kitchen. I'm running short on time. I've run out of dog food. I need to get this done quick. Last time I used this machine, I had mixed results. But since then, I've talked to the people at Total Pet Kitchen and they've given me some suggestions and tips to improve my results using the Total Pet Kitchen. 3 days of food in 20 minutes, and here's how it goes. I will leave the recipe and the link to the Total Pet Kitchen appliance down below in the description. There you'll find all the recipes. I have here the chicken recipe. They have a beef, they have a fish. They also have cat food recipes. With that being said, here's the ingredients. One of the tips the Total Pet Kitchen gave me was to make sure you cut all of your ingredients to 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch in size. When I put in the carrots last time, I bought baby carrots and I didn't cut them in half and they didn't cook very well. But the other thing that I was told was be sure to put in enough water. It says 10 ounces on the recipe. I might have mistaken it for 10 ounces liquid. This is supposed to be 10 ounces in weight, and that will equal 1 1/4 cup of water. So when you read these instructions, there's weight and volume. You want 1 1/4 cup of water. So with that being said, you're gonna want weight 10 ounces of carrots. Make it easy on yourself. Buy this stuff pre-cut. I bought the baby carrots, less prep work. I also needed 10 ounces in weight of broccoli. I bought the broccoli florets already cleaned. I broke them up a little bit if they were too big. The recipe calls for pumpkin. I couldn't find pumpkin this time of year, but a sweet potato is a good substitute, and you need 10 ounces of cubed sweet potato. I bought them like this, cubed, already cut, so I didn't have to do the prep work. This is supposed to be simplifying your task. 20 minutes, buy it prepped, throw it in. You need 40 ounces, which comes to 2.5 cups of chicken breast. I cut this up. I bought the tenderloins. They were already cut mostly, so I just had to chop them into smaller chunks. Also on this recipe, chicken livers. Yes, they're a little gross, but they bring a lot of nutrients. I use this in my homemade dog food recipe. You also need 10 ounces of chicken liver, which I have here. Again, weight. The recipe calls for brown rice. I made a whole video on rice. If you'd like to go check that out. I feel that white rice has more health benefits. Do as you wish with that. But you need 10 ounces in weight of rice and an equal amount of 10 ounces or 1.25 cups of water. 10 ounces of water. All right. I made a couple other videos, an unboxing video and another video where I went over the instructions on how to use this appliance. If you'd like further instructions, go check out those videos. But in its simplest of terms, you buy the ingredients and measure them out. You open up the appliance and you put everything in this order. You'll want to start with your liquid, 10 ounces of water. Next, you want your grains, 10 ounces of rice on top of the water. Next, you want to put in your proteins. Here I have 40 ounces of cubed chicken right on top. The other protein, 10 ounces of chicken livers right on top. Last but not least, your vegetables. 10 ounces of sweet potato, cubed, right on top. 10 ounces of broccoli, broken up, florets, right on top. And then, of course, last but not least, the ingredient that gave me the most problem the last time, the carrots, right on top. Close the lid. Come on in for a closer look. You come over to the control panel. You're gonna want to turn it on, select menu until you reach your desired protein. In this case, we're doing poultry. From there, just push start. Once you hit start, the unit will heat up and come up to temperature, and then it will start cooking and then dispense the food out the other side. Pretty much just wait for it to cook. So if you've got things to do, now would be the perfect time to do it. Either clean up, maybe go take a shower and get ready to go out, whatever you got going on. All right, so we'll be back and I'll show you the results. All right, by the sound of the beep, The cooking cycle is done. Now, this is what we do next. We need to place a bowl under the exit. This is where the food is going to extrude. Am I saying that right? All right, so now mix and extrude. Start. And in 6 minutes, it will mix it and extrude it out there. What is the deal with this thing? Oh, there it goes. All right, so as you can see, only a little bit has come out. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm running through this second cycle right now of mix and extrude, but it just isn't extruding it. So I'm not really sure, again, what's happening. I follow the instructions exactly as they're written to the weight. I weighed everything exactly. I cut everything small. This time I did everything I was asked to do. It's just not spitting it out. I'm not really sure why. I really want to love this thing, but it's just not. Oh, I mean, look at it. I mean, it looks very mashed up in here. It looks great. It just needs to send it through. Again, these carrots are still not soft, but it's not sending it through the extrusion thing. So I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with this thing. It's really, really mashed up. It's really soft. I don't know why it's not going through the mechanism. There we go. Why is this thing not going? I'm really giving it a shot. It's not working. I want it to work. I love the idea. The concept is awesome. It just doesn't work for me. And I don't know why. All right, look at that. Okay, so here's your end result. This is what you get at the end of the process. It's a great consistency. It's smooth. It's easy to eat. I will admit, I did have a few of the measurements off the last time I used this. I didn't put enough water in there. The consistency is much better with the proper amount of water, but I still struggle to get it extruded or grinded out of the machine and into the bowl. I ended up taking it apart and clearing it out and putting it back together, and then it finally did working. I want to love this, and I think it's a great idea. I just can't recommend it for myself as an everyday purpose. What I needed it for was that quick 20-minute, 30-minute, throw it all in, walk away, come back, and it's done. But it's not. There's a little bit more involved. Sometimes it jams. So anyway, so even though I have so many problems, it does produce a great product. Sable loves it. And the final word is always going to be Sable. All right. Sable wants some. You hear this? All right. You want to sit down? Good girl. Hey, no matter how troublesome it is, as long as Sable's happy, I'm happy. And that's what it really boils down to. This was a second attempt. I hope you got some value out of this video. It's a great concept. I think it still needs to smooth out some of the kinks. But if you have any questions, please put them below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. subscribe, like this video. It helps me out. This is what I do. And yeah, homemade dog food from a machine. Here you go, baby. All right, let's take my finger off. Want to go outside? Come on, outside. Put that on the floor. All right, well, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Comment below. If there's something you want to see or if you have any questions, put them below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Until then, have a great day and we'll see you in the next video.